Hi students, today we will see the solids inclined to both the planes. You will see two questions, one on pyramid and other on prism. So basically I will be going to the frontier and top view, that is simple position will be drawn quickly. I will just tell how to take the angle and all, means I will not be explaining as previous video, so you already know it, right? But you have to see how to solve it. So read the question, first read the question, then I will tell some points that you have to remember, then only you will able to find how to draw it. So we have to find the simple position, that's the main thing here. From simple position it will be more easier, so drawing the simple position is more important. So reading the question, draw the projection of a pentagonal pyramid. So we have to draw a pentagonal pyramid. Base side is given as 25 mm and height 60 mm is given. It's resting on HP. So first point from here is, see, I will be taking each point. So resting on HP is our first point. That is, top view is base and front view is face. Here triangular. That is, pyramid means it is triangular, prism means it is rectangular. There is a difference. Pyramid means it is triangular and prism means it is rectangular. That you will see next. So resting on HP means top view is base, front view is base. Now the second thing is we have to find whether right side edge or corner. So resting on HP with one of its face inclined. So next point is face inclined. So face inclined means edge on right side. I think you should understood it. So face means, actually it's a triangular face, means triangular face means it will be like this, right? This is triangular base, means bottom is base edge. Triangular face means it will be like this and bottom is base edge. Instead they have given face edge, means it's a line, right? Face edge is a line, means bottom is a point. So you have to denote it. Face means it's a triangle, bottom is edge, that is here face. If they have told face edge, this is not related to our question. Face edge means it's a line, right? So bottom is a corner. This I am rubbing it off because it's not related to our point. So its face means bottom is an edge, so right side it should be edge. So these 2 points you have to understand. So starting from resting on HP means top view is our base and on which what right side is our edge, that is face is inclined, so our edge is on right side. You get it, right? Now one more thing I will tell you, see, and base edge containing that face is inclined 40 degree to HP. That is, base edge containing that face means this edge, right? If you are giving inclination to this face means that is edge, containing that means this edge. Now see, if we have to give inclination to base edge means, that is second point, that also explains that edge should be on right side, that also explains that edge should be on right side. So these 2 points, face inclined means it should be on right side, also base edge we have to give inclination means base edge is on right side. So these 2 points are giving us same direction, that is edge is on right side. So we will start from these two. So very important, you have to understand this. Why I have taken top view will be starting with the base, why? Because it is resting on HP means top view is base. If it is resting on VP means top view is not top view, front view is base. So difference you have to understand, that you have to see in the previous video. Now we will start drawing it. So I will draw XY line. Here onwards, if you have a book, if you have a, see, your book will be like this, see, usually you will be drawing like this, right? Stop that, place like this, write the question here and draw XY line like this, because we need a lot of space to do it, lot of space. So draw XY line like this. Instead of, that is, we have to place the book in landscape, not in portrait. Now XY line, we will start projection of pentagon, right side edge, right? So we will start from right side. So I will draw a line perpendicular to, this line is perpendicular to XY line. I will not repeat it. This line is perpendicular to XY line, that you have to, you already know how to draw it, and mark on it 25 mm. Now take this angle is how much? This angle is 108 108 degree. Pentagon is 108 degree. Similarly, here also take 108 degree. Here this angle is also 108 degree, and take 25 mm, complete the three sides. Now from here also cut 25 mm, here also cut 25 mm, you will get your pyramid like this. So you have obtained the pyramid A, B, C, D, E. So it's actually a pyramid, right? So pyramid means face edges are visible in the top view. So what you will go do? Find the midpoint here. So find the midpoint of AB. Don't ask me how to find the midpoint. Scale itself you can measure, right? From scale you can find the midpoint. Then we will draw a line like this. Similarly, find the midpoint here. Draw a line from here. Join it and completely join to all the corners. And that will be your O and P. Now we will project from here 1, 2, 3, and we will project axis also. This is your axis. Now this will be D dash, this will be B dash A dash, this will be C dash E dash. If you are looking from here, C will be visible and E is not visible, bracket. Here if you are looking from here, B is visible, A is not visible, bracket. Now axis is given. So where is axis? Axis means here O dash. From O dash draw a line, axis line. From O dash draw a axis line. On that mark 60 mm. So mark 60 mm. Scale, by using scale take 60 mm. That will be your P dash, and you will construct this. See, simple, right? So we have constructed the. Now what we are going to do is we have to rotate in such a way. We have to rotate and we have to position in the final position. And now we are going to the question. See, with the one of its face is inclined 30 degree to HP. So first we will always give inclination to HP, then only we will give the inclination to VP. Usually 99% we will give inclination to HP first, then only we will give the inclination to VP. So first inclination to HP, right? That is 30 degree inclined to HP. Which one? Face is inclined 30 degree to HP. See, this is your face on right side, right? So this is your face on right side. This triangle represent the face on right side. That is represented here as line. See, B dash A dash. This line is representing the face on right side, right? So if you are having like this, a prism pyramid like this, so right side, this is your right side face, or this line, actually this line is representing B dash P dash A dash. That means 3 points means it's a triangle. So this is actually the face. So in case of face means you need not worry about a true inclination or which inclination. Already means basically plane means what do you mean by plane? Plane means a 2D figure, that is triangle, rectangle, hexagon, pentagon, etc. are planes without having any height, that is 2D figures are called planes. So if we are giving inclination to plane means need not worry about true inclination, true length and all. So we have to give inclination such that this line is inclined 30 degree to HP. They have given that 30 degree to HP. So first I will take a point here, and next what we will do? So take protractor, take 30 degree, draw a line. 30 degree, draw a line. Understood, right? So we have taken 30 degree and we have constructed a line. Now what I am going to do is measure this, and I will cut it here. So I am going to reproduce this figure here in such a way that this line is inclined 30 degree. So we have to reproduce this figure as such. We are rotating this figure such that it is inclined 30 degree. So first we have drawn a line taking 30 degree. This will be 30 degree, and we have taken this distance and cut it here. You understood, right? So this point is your B dash A dash, and this point is your P dash. Now what will we do? Now we have to complete this triangle, right? First we will complete this triangle, that is take this distance, that is B dash to D dash distance, and cut an arc like this. See, cut an arc like this. So I have taken this distance and cut an arc like this. Now so this should be light. Next is P dash to D dash distance I will take. So that is from P dash cut an arc like this. This will touch here. That is, we have taken this. How to draw a triangle, you already know. The same principle we are drawing here. So join here. Here also join here. Now what we are going to do is, we have to find these points, right? So similarly, from here take distance and cut it here in order to find O dash. So first we will find O dash. Now similarly take this distance, see, take this distance and cut it here in order to find C dash E dash. The same line, this same line we are replicating here. So take distance and cut it here. So we already know, join C dash, E dash and P dash, and then this is an axis line, right? This is your axis line. So you have completed here. Complete it correctly. Otherwise, this is the main problem you are going to face. After you have to replicate this figure, here you will usually commit mistakes. This is the main figure you are going to commit mistakes. Now I will project it here. Now we have to find the corresponding view. We have to find the corresponding view. For that we will project from here. Projection lines means lines perpendicular to xy line, right? Lines perpendicular to xy lines are called projection lines, that you have already drawn. Now you have to compare this figure with this one, right? This figure, so we have to find the variation of this figure here. So we will move this figure to here. How? Just draw lines parallel to xy line. So we will draw lines parallel. These lines should be parallel to xy line. You can simply draw using what? Roller skates. See, here while drawing, DOP will be on same line. Remember, DOP will be on same line. So we have drawn like this, right? So how to find the points? That is our next. So we have marked. I have only marked D dash. That is also you have to mark this one. See, A dash and B dash. This point is A dash and B dash. See, so while we project, you will get A, B here. So A from here, that A will be here, from here B. See, A dash B dash will be on this line, right? A dash B dash will be on this line. So from A draw a line and cut on that line, you will get A. From B on line, cut on that line, you will get B. Now see, this line is actually representing O, right? This line is representing O, and this line is also representing O. This will meet here at O dash. Same line is we are having P, so this will be your P, sorry, O dash, O. This will be O and this will be your P, right? Now next is D. Where is D? D is on this line here. Now E on this line, right? And C. You understood, right? Simply what you are doing is, we have two perpendicular lines and we will find the meeting point. See, P should be on this line, and which should meet on the parallel line. Which parallel line? See, the OP. See, OP line should meet here. So we will coincide these 2 points. These two. So we will get. So find P such that. Simply I will tell in words. Find P such that P should be on a perpendicular. That is on a projection line drawn from P dash, and a horizontal line drawn from the previous top view. Previous top view nu ningal ee P dash in oru vertical line varachu, ivide P il ninnu oru horizontal line varachu, adu rendu meet cheyyunnanu P. Similarly D dash in oru projection line varachu, ivide D undu, D in horizontal line, adu rendu meet cheyyunnadathanu D. A dash ഉം B dash ഒരു horizontal line ലാണ്. അത് ഇവിടെ A എന്ന് വരച്ച ലൈൻ കട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നിടത്ത് A കിട്ടും, B എന്ന് വരച്ച ലൈൻ കട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നിടത്ത് B കിട്ടും. So we have found out. Now how to draw? See, listen carefully. From here we are viewing from here. So this you have to listen carefully. We are viewing from here. So which all are visible from here will be visible. Which all are not visible will be in dotted lines. So we will start from here. So only thing you have to know, you have to remember is whether base is visible or not. Base is visible or not. So I am telling you an important point. You have to check whether base is visible or not. So if base is visible, so I am telling a point. If you are looking from here, if base is visible means shortest face edge, start from shortest face edge. Now then second point, if base is not visible, then start from largest face edge, അതായത് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. സോ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you can see this line. So this line is actually behind that line. So you see this base is not visible. How? Why? See, if the base is like this, it is not visible. So if you rotate like this, this is perpendicular line. See, this perpendicular means it is visible. If the base is like this, see, I will redraw that figure. If you are getting like this, your figure is like this, see that triangle. If this triangle is like this, if you are looking from here, means this base is visible. How? If this line is inclined more than 90 degree, see this line is here inclined less than 90 degree, right? Here acute angle. If this line is measuring obtuse angle, that is greater than 90 degree, means this base will be visible. You are getting it, right? See, this base is not visible. See, if you are looking from here, this base is behind this face, right? But if it is like this, means see, face is, it is making more than 90 degree, right? So face is here, this face is not cutting your base. So from here, if you are looking, you can see this base, but you can see if it is less than 90 degree, the base is not visible. So here the case is second one, that is base is not visible. Base is not visible. So we will start from largest face. Largest face. Which one is largest face? See, I will just show you the lines. DP, CP, EP, AP, BP. See, AP and BP are the smallest line. AP and BP are the smallest line, right? So DP is the largest line. Second largest line is EP. So you can start from DEP or DCP. You can start from DEP or DCP. You get it, right? So that's why I am measuring like this. A, B, C, D, E means, or faces will be DEP, AEP. So you can see nearest. There will not be a face DAP. So ഡിക്ക് അടുത്തുള്ളത് ഇ ആണ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിക്ക് അടുത്തുള്ളത് സി ആണ്. ഇഫ് യു റൈറ്റ് ദിസ് ABCDE means ഡിയുടെ നിയറസ്റ്റ് നൈബർ either nearest neighbor of D is either E or C. That is DEP will be a face and CDP will be a face. So we will start from DEP. This is the largest face, one of the largest face. Now if you have completed this, next we will start with the nearest point which is visible. So if you draw a face, then if you are drawing another face, means if it is coming inside that, it won't be visible. I will tell you. See, നമ്മൾ DEP ഇവിടെ വരച്ചു. ഈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ ഇ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നെക്സ്റ്റ് നൈബർ ടു ഇ ഈസ് എ, റൈറ്റ്? നൈബർ ടു ഇ ഈസ് എ. ഇയുടെ നൈബർ എ ആണ്. സോ ഇഫ് യു ട്രൈ ടു ഡ്രോ EA, see this EA is inside DP, right? If this DA is inside this DEA is inside DEP, so it is not visible. If so, so that's why I am starting from largest face. So largest face you are drawn. If something coming under that, means it is not visible. So I will not be going to EA. Instead I will be going to DC. See, DC is outside, right? So DC is outside this triangle and I will join DP. Now you have got two triangles, right? Now you have got two triangles. Anything inside this will be not visible. Now EA, see, EA is inside this triangle, right? EA is inside this triangle, so I will be making it as dotted. So you have to draw it as dotted line, like this you have to draw. And similarly, once you draw the base set, you have to complete it by drawing it with the face set. So here, see, first I have drawn DE comparison. After that I have joined it with the P, right? After that I have joined DC, then I will join it with the P. Similarly I have joined EA, then I will join with A with the P. That is inside that triangle, so that is also dotted. Now we will nearest is AB, that is also inside these two triangles. Half of it is inside one triangle and half of it is inside another triangle, so dotted line. Now similarly join this with a dotted line. Last one is B, that is also inside this triangle, so these will be dotted lines. that is invisible. You understood, right? So this will be dotted, this will be dotted. Why? So start from the largest face if the base is not visible. If the base is visible, we will see in some other problems. See now, so we have completed two things, that is 25 resting on a with one of its face inclined 30 degree to G, and base edge containing that face is inclined 40 degree to VP. So base edge containing that face is inclined 40 degree to VP. So now base edge containing. So base edge containing that face means, see, you have given inclination to P dash, A dash, B dash, right? So base edge containing that means, so ഏതിന് inclination കൊടുത്തു, ഈ ലൈനിലല്ല inclination കൊടുത്തു, you have given to this line. This line means that is P dash, B dash, A dash. So face edge on that line, ഏതാ, AB is the face edge on that line, right? AB is the face edge on that line. So that face edge should be inclined 40 degree to VP. So before drawing that, you have to check whether true length is visible or not. Simply you can tell. See, actually this is 25 mm, right? This is 25 mm, that is true length itself. True length we have drawn here. If we draw two parallel lines like this, this AB will be also measuring 25. So that is true length, right? ഇത് നിങ്ങൾ വരച്ചത് ട്രൂ ലെങ്ത് എടുത്തിട്ടല്ലേ വരച്ചേ. ഇവിടുന്ന് രണ്ട് ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ ലൈൻ വരച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, so this is dotted line you have obtained. So if you are drawn two horizontal lines means this AB is also same as this AB, that is true length is visible. So need not worry about anything. So true length is visible. So you have to redraw this figure in such a way that this AB is inclined 40 degree to VP. So I will take from here, I will draw a line. Taking 40 degree, we will draw a line. So this line is 40 degree, and we have to redraw. How to redraw this figure? See, on that line, first I will cut AB. First we will cut AB on that line. On that line, I will cut AB. Now what I am going to do is, see, now what I am going to do is find this, going to draw this center line, going to draw this center line. So what I am going to do is, this box we have to recreate here, that will be easy for you. So what I am going to, AB we have drawn, right? Now what I am going to do is, I will draw these parallel lines, that will be easy for you. We will draw these parallel lines here. How we will draw that parallel lines? Take these distances. See, so first I will find the center here. This is center, right? So take this distance. I will take this half of the distance, and I from here cut it. That will be your center, right? Center means, and I will draw a line perpendicular to that line. How to draw? Take 90 degree. Take 90 degree. Draw a line perpendicular to it. And if I have drawn this means, wait, I will put it there. Now what we are going to draw is, see, on that line. So we have drawn this line, right? We have drawn, I will draw a dotted line like this, and I will measure, I will tell here AB. I am going to rotate like this. If you are rotating like this means 40. So no, so this is not AB. See how you are going to rotate. See, if so if we are, I am rotating like this and make it here like this. AB I have make like this. See, I have rotated in such a way that A is here and B is here. You understood, right? So you have to place scale like this. I rotate like this. Here is my A, here is my B. So rotate like this until making here means this will be A and this will be B. Now what I am going to do is take these distances. See how much this you cannot take on compass. You have to measure approximately these distance, 1, 2, 3 distances. So 1, 2, 3 distances. See these distances 1, then this distance 2, this distance 3. You can measure these distances, and I will draw horizontal lines. 1, 2, 3. So already drawn this figure and find 1, 2, 3, these 4 points, right? Now on this will be O. So your O will be here, right? On this line, second line, first line O, second line you will be having E and C. How you will measure E and C? From here, this is the center line you have drawn, right? So these two distance will be same. These two distance will be same. So on the second line, cut it here on both the sides. On second line, cut it here on both the side. this will be E, this will be C, right? And last one is D, that is on center, that is here itself, you need not cut it. So I will join CD, ED. Now next is P, you haven't find, right? So take O to P distance. From O, you have marked O, cut it here, this will be P. Now I will join CP, EP, then dotted line here, dotted line here, dotted line here. You understood dotted line means what is dotted line, right? A dotted line here. Dotted line means like this, dotted line, same length. Now you have completed that figure. Now you have to draw the final figure. You have to draw the final figure. That is this is your final figure answer. Now, so what you have done is simple. What we have rotated this figure in such a way that we have rotated this figure in such a way that AB is inclined 40 degrees. Same figure we are reproducing here. Now similar to previous, right? We have to project it. So this I will tell you. This we will draw basically quickly. CD, E, then A is here, B is here, O is here, and P. Five points are there, right? Now we will start, right? First I will start from P. So this is your P, and draw a projection line from, draw a line parallel to horizontal line. This will be your P dash. Now this will be D, right? D is from here. D is on this line. So draw horizontal line. See, this one is your D dash. This you know already, right? What you are going to do? P means P and draw a line, projection line from here itself, and draw a projection line from P and draw a horizontal line from P dash in order to meet at P dash, right? So similarly draw a D locate ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? D ഇതാ അല്ലേ, ഇതാണ് D. D യിൽ നേരെ ഒരു ലൈൻ, പ്രൊജക്ഷൻ ലൈൻ, പെർപെൻഡിക്കുലർ ലൈൻ വരച്ചു. ഇവിടെ D dash നേരെ ഒരു ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ ലൈൻ വരച്ചു, D dash കിട്ടി. Now C dash and E dash will be on this line, right? C dash and E dash. Now C dash here, E, where is E? E is here, right? So you write it E dash here. Next is O. Draw horizontal line here, O dash, and finally E, B and E here. So B and A here. A is here. So B and A on XY line, right? So B is here. So A, B, C, D, E already obtained P. Now visibility. Here also, see, if we are looking from here, so this type of view you will not be able to say base is visible or light, right? So I will tell you an important hint. If apex is nearer to you, apex is nearer to you, that is if you are viewing from here, if P is nearer than A, B, C, D, E, then base, apex is visible, base will not be visible. If apex is visible means base is invisible. If apex is away from you, that is nearer to XY line, if you are looking from here, apex is away than A, B, C, D, E, അതായത് നിങ്ങളുടെ P A, B, C, D കാട്ടിലും പുറകിലാണ്, XY ലൈൻ അടുത്താണ്, അതായത് ഇവിടെ നോക്കുമ്പോൾ P പുറകിലാണെങ്കിൽ base is visible. ഇവിടെ P അല്ലേ നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത്, P is nearer to you than A, B, C, D. So here base is not visible. Base is not visible means we will start from the largest. Which one is the largest? See, C, P and A, sorry, here A and this one is B, right? So C, P and BP are largest. So we will start from CBP, CB, P. Now nearest D, it is not inside, so we will join it. Next is the D. So from D we have to join E, right? That is going inside, so we will hold there. Now BA is outside, so join BA and join BAP. Now see, we have drawn this one, 1, 2, 3. Now one more is, only E is left. Now see, from A draw dotted line similarly and join with P. Similarly draw dotted line like this. Sorry. So you look, the figure will look, the figure may be somewhat different because the problem, figure may be somewhat different because I haven't taken the actual dimension. You have to follow the principle, And one more thing here, so previously I haven't drawn O dash P dash, right? One more thing I have to tell you, that is axis also you have to draw. So I am going to draw axis and complete it. So OP is given. So draw axis line. How to draw larger line, smaller line? Now we will see the second question. Before stopping, one more thing I want, before going to second question, one more thing I want to tell you. See, you have drawn three figures right here. You have drawn three figures here. So basically you will have a doubt how much spacing you need here, right? So from this figure it is easy. So from this figure means see this means the spacing needed. If I tell you in centimeters, you won't be able to understand it. The thing is, by drawing, you have to understand by yourself how much spacing is needed here and needed here. See, think about it. So you have to draw this triangle here. You know that this line is going to be inclined. This line inclined ആണ്. So this much distance spacing വേണ്ട. ഇതിനൊക്കെ ഇച്ചിരി കുറവ്. ഇത്ര spacing മതിയാവും നമുക്ക് assume ചെയ്യാം. So ഏകദേശം ആ spacing assume ചെയ്ത് ഇപ്പുറത്ത് വരയ്ക്കുക. It will be easier, right? Similarly, from coming to this figure, see, we are drawing this figure as inclined position, right? So how much spacing is means you have to accommodate this much space here, this much space in inclined position, right? It's in inclined position. So sometimes maybe this much only space needed, so that much you can take here. So that you have to understand by your own. So sometimes while drawing, what you have to do, so sometimes you, after drawing here, so I will start 40 degree from here. I will start 40 degree from here, and this line will, what will happen, this triangle will be coinciding with this triangle, right? This triangle will be coinciding with this triangle. So the answer become wrong. So these 6 figures means there are 3 set of figure. First set, second set, third set. These are unique. So it should not touch with others, right? So ഇത് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്കണം, ഇത് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് സ്പേസിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. സോ ഇത് വരയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ വറി ചെയ്യേണ്ട, വരയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് കയറിപ്പോയാൽ പേടിക്കേണ്ട, ഇപ്പം കയറിപ്പോകുന്നത് നല്ലതാണ്. വൈൽ യു ഗോ ഫോർ എക്സാമിനേഷൻ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ നോട്ട് ഹാപ്പൻ. സോ ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാനൊരു സ്പേസ് എടുക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞ് നിങ്ങൾ ആ സ്പേസ് എടുത്ത് വരച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പരീക്ഷയ്ക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതേ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആയിരിക്കില്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ സ്പേസിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. സോ ഇത് വരച്ച് so by practice you will understand the spacing. By practice, don't worry about it. After some period, over a period of time, after drawing some 5 or 6 questions, this spacing you will understand by yourself. Don't worry about it. So this you have to understand by yourself. This skill, that is skill you have to come in your brain. So this space means you will understand. So after drawing you will understand how much space is needed. See, after drawing this we will understand that this much space is not needed, right? We can reduce that figure in next question. So like that you will improvise on that. Don't worry about that. So this spacing, don't worry, you will improvise after drawing. So by drawing only you can improvise that. So now we will go to the second question, right? Draw the projection of square prism of base set. So here we are going for prism. They have given us prism of base set 25 mm, height 50 mm, resting on HP. So similar to this one, resting on HP. Resting on HP means, so HP means what is, top view is base, front view face, rectangle. Difference, see the difference. Resting on HP, top view base, front view face, a triangle. Here it is prism, not pyramid. Prism on pyramid alla. So top view will be base, front view will be face. So you understand, right? Top view will be face and front view will be base. Now resting on HP. So I'll take these things. So top view is base and front view is face, which is triangle. It's prism, so it's triangle. Now with one of its base edge inclined 35 degree with VP and axis inclined 45 degree with HP. So we don't know base edge. So now So we have to see where right side we have to keep base edge or corner, right? So they have given base edge is inclined 35 degree to VP. So we have to give some one view, we have to give inclination to base edge, right? So base edge should be on right side. So if we have to give inclination to base edge means start with the base edge. So base edge on right side. So base edge on right side. So base edge is on right side. So these are the two things we have to understand. So always remember these are the basic idea. So we have to first see whether where is the top base is whether in top view or front view, and then base edge or corner which is on right side. So that you have to, means we have to start right for that. These two things I have already given in the simple position. So that you have to see the first video and understand that carefully. So on that video I have given almost all the figures, that is triangular, sorry, almost all figures such as hexagon, pentagon, square, etc. So you have to understand that is carefully, then only the lecture 1 is very important. Only completing that you will be able to draw these figures. So we will be starting here. So we have already obtained the details we need. And the second thing I want to point out is, see here I have given inclination with VP and first and inclination with HP second. So we are not going to give inclination based on the question. Always we will start with HP. See, first we will give the simple position. After we will give inclination with HP, then we will give the inclination with VP. So this figure is comparatively easy from the previous one because it is square. So we will start from the XY line. So XY line I have drawn XY line. Now square prism. So square top view is base. Top view is base means square is on top view. Square is on top view with the base edge on right side. So we will start from base edge on right side. That is 25 mm, right? 25 mm. We will draw 25 mm. Then take 90 degree, draw another line. Take 90 degree, draw another line. Measure 25 mm both on it and complete this one. So it's square prism. So we have to find the center, right? What I am going to do is, see, corner to corner I am not going to draw the line. Instead I will draw a light line here, and here also I will draw a light line in order to find this point OP. Why? Because it is a prism. Prism means there is no face edges. Face edges are vertical, right? It's not inclined. That is for pyramid only. So OP, don't draw line like this. That is wrong in prism. Prism and cross line, that is for pyramid only. So we have completed this one. Now naming is very important. See, first I will draw A1, B1, C1, D1, A2, B2, C2, D2. So I will put A1, B1, C1, D1 bracket. So what do you understand by that? So here you are having rectangular faces like this, right? One face edge like this. These are perpendicular face. So prism means how it will be. Basically prism means so if you have a prism, if you have a square prism, see, if you have a square prism like this, so this is your square prism. See, this will be your face edges 1, 2, 3, 4. See, there will be top base and bottom base, top base and bottom base. So A1, B1, C1, D1 will be your bottom base and A2, B2 is your top face. How you will understand top face? So top means that is visible. You see, if you are looking from top, which is visible, that is A2, B2, C2, D2 is visible. That means this will be your top, and which are in bracket means that is your bottom. Bottom is not visible, right? So we will draw projection lines from here. Projection lines. Now from here also draw a line. This will be here. We have to find the point, right? So see carefully. Bottom, here bottom means not visible. Top will be visible, right? Bottom is not visible. That means this is your bottom. Bracket is your bottom. So this point is A1 dash, B1 dash, and this point is C1 dash, D1 dash. Now height you have to mark. Height is given as 50 mm, right? On this mark 50 mm. Actually it is rectangle, right? Rectangle means this all these are same itself. So from 50 mm, same 50 mm you have to draw complete the rectangle. So actually this is 50 mm, this is a rectangle, right? So this total 50 mm, so draw a rectangle such that this is 50 mm and this will be your axis. So rectangle, right? So height is 50 mm means that 50 mm is the height and this is your side of the rectangle. So this is 50 mm. So 50 mm means you need not take the axis, instead you can take 50 mm here, draw perpendicular, then complete draw. How to draw a rectangle I need not tell, right? From here itself you can take 50 mm and cut down that point, then from here draw a 90-degree line, here also draw a 90-degree line, it will join here, so that is okay. And this is your top base, that is A2 B2 C2 D2. So A2 dash B2 dash, sorry, C2 dash D2 dash, this is O dash P dash axis. Now here which one is visible? If you are looking from here means B1 and B2 are visible and A1 A2 not visible. So A1 dash A2 dash bracket, here C1 C2 visible, D1 D2 back side. So D1 dash D2 dash. So you understood, right? Now the next is we have to give the inclination. How to give the inclination? Now first we will start with inclination with HP. HP is 45 degrees. See, they have done axis inclined 45 degree with HP. So I will tell you one point. This is your axis, right? This is your face. This is your axis face. These three lines are parallel, right? This is parallel. So these three lines always have the same inclination. If it is parallel means these same lines always have the same inclination. So either you can give inclination to this line or this line, axis or this line, it's not a problem. So first we will, I will draw you. So taking 45 degree. So from here take 45 degree or here take 45 degree, draw a line, draw a line. Now what you have to do is measure this one, see, measure this, cut it here. Now this is your C1 dash D1 dash, C2 dash D2 dash, right? Now these two lines are perpendicular, right? So from here take 90 degree, draw a line, then take this distance, cut it here, that will be your A1 dash B1 dash, right? Now what you have to do, rectangle means always 90 degree, right? From here take 90 degree, draw a line, take 90 degree, draw a line, here also take 90 degree, draw another line, it will meet here, no need to take distance, it will meet here, that will be your, this will be A2 dash B2 dash, this completed, right? Now take this distance on compass, take this distance on compass, cut it here in order to find O dash, this is a perpendicular line, O dash P dash. So we have taken 45 degree line and drawn this, but while marking, mark like this. Why? Because we have to give inclination to axis, right? But these two lines are same itself, so we can give inclination to, if it is this line is inclined 45 degree, these two lines also will be inclined 45 degree. ഇത് മൂന്നും parallel ആയതുകൊണ്ട് മൂന്ന് വരെ inclination ആയിരിക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ വരയ്ക്കാൻ നേരം ഇതെടുത്തെങ്കിലും മാർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ നേരം you have to give 45 like this. Now you have to find the corresponding top view. What you will do? See, now you know this, how much space is near means you have to find the space accordingly. What, take some distance. So if you are starting from this line means you know that how the figure is, it's rotating. ഇത് rotate ചെയ്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെരിഞ്ഞാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്, ഇങ്ങോട്ടാണ് ചെരിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ഈ ഡിസ്റ്റൻസിനേക്കാൾ കുറച്ച് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് ഇവിടെ ഇട്ടാൽ മതി ഗ്യാപ്പ്. സോ ദാറ്റ് മച്ച് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് യു ക്യാൻ ഗീവ്. സോ കുറച്ച് സ്പേസ് നിങ്ങൾ അപ്രോക്സിമേറ്റ്ലി ഇത് അക്കോമഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ട മാക്സിമം ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇരട്ടി സ്പേസ് എടുത്ത് റൈറ്റിലൂടെ സി ഡാഷ് വരച്ചാൽ മതി മാക്സിമം. സോ ദാറ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ by intuition you can to draw this spacing, you have to understand. By after drawing you will understand it. Now draw projection lines from here, 1 2 3 4 5 projection line. Similarly we will draw horizontal lines from here. This already explained the same as previous question, right? Now what you will do, find the points a1 b1, here it is a1 and this one is b1, this one is c1, this one is d1. I need not explain, right? Then now you can find, right, a2, this is a2, this one is b2, this one is c2, this one is d2, and this is your o, this is your p, right? Now what we are going to do is, see, previously there were apex and base, here we are having two bases, right? So we will start from one base. So which base is visible here? If we are looking from here, see, if we are looking from here, obviously this base is visible, this base is visible, this base will not be visible. So if we are looking from here, obviously this base is visible. So we will complete this figure and this base and we will start drawing. So first, that is a2 b2 c2, I have complete. First we will draw that base completely. Now one more face or line I have to start. So if we are looking from here, this line is visible, right? This line is visible, that is a1 a2 b1 b2 is visible, right? This line, if you are looking from here, these two lines are actually visible. കാരണം അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ലല്ലോ, ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ നോക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഈ ലൈന് വിസിബിൾ ആണ്, ഈ ലൈന് വിസിബിൾ ആണ്, ഇത് രണ്ടും പുറകിലല്ലേ. സോ a1 a2 b1 b2, see, a1 a2 b1 b2. So first I will draw that line, a1 a2 b1 b2, completed, right? Now nearest base edges, next a1 to near is c1, we have to draw a dotted line here, but need not draw. Why? Already there is a line, visible line in above it. So first preference is given to the visible lines, then is invisible line, then axis. That is the preference, first visible line, then invisible line, then axis. So here we are having a visible line over it, so no need to draw. So a1 c1, now you have to join c1 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 dash, right? So this one is wrong, this one is d1, this one is c1, sorry, a1 near d1. After that you have to join d1 d2, this is also already drawn, no need to draw that. Now from d1 nearer is c1, right? So d1 c1, draw dotted line. Now join c1 c2, that is already there is a dark line, so only one dotted line is that. And now do the axis, completed. Now so I'll extending the xy line in order to complete the figure. Now the next thing we have to do is what? The base edge is inclined 35 degree width. Last thing, a base edge. So base edge means, see, which base edges are visible. So see, these two base edges are visible. So this base edge is true length, 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 right? ഇവിടെ the true length alle. So if you draw a parallel line, mean these four will be same as the true length. So you can make one of this inclined. So these four are parallel, means if one of the base edge is inclined, these four bases will have the same inclination. So inclined, which how much? 35 degree. So we will draw a line 35 degree. See, I am taking, see, I am drawing a line. So see, I am taking this much space, right? Obvious, this much space I am taking. Why? I have to see, I am going to rotate this. So I am going to rotate c1 d1. So I am going to rotate c1 d1 and make like this. Means I don't know exactly. See, if I draw from here, if I will draw from here, means it will, what will happen? This line will, this figure will overwrite this figure. So it's not possible. That's why I'm taking, see, this distance by means this intuition you can, means it means it's basically trial and method, but after drawing 2 or 3 figures you will be better than me for taking these distances. So you will understand, means based on your drawing you will improvise on that, don't worry about it. So I will take this distance now. So I have to draw c1 d1, right? So we will be rotating in such a way that I am making it, so we will rotate like this. So c1 will be below, d1 will be above. So take this distance. How to redraw this figure? I will be explaining quickly, it will be easy, right? So take this on compass, take this on compass, cut it here. So you have obtained c1 d1. Redrawing this figure is somewhat easy because all are perpendicular. Now from C1 draw a perpendicular line. How? Take protractor, place protractor here and take 90 degree and draw a line. So this line should be 90 degree, right? So always keep in mind these two lines are 90. Try use protractor. I am not using protractor. I am just roughly drawing. So 90 degree. Similarly, from here also take 90 degree and draw a line. Now take this distance on compass. See, take this distance on compass, cut it here. That is B1. Now draw a perpendicular line. This is the another problem you are going to face. This should not be above XY line. Now, if you are not able to draw this line, the next thing you have to do is, if you are not able to drawing this one, not able to see, I have taken this one. So this C1 D1 you can extend it to here, or else start from A1 B1. Start from A1 B1. Draw it here. Then full line will be below it. That will be easy for you. If you draw A1 B1, full line will be below it. So basically what I will be mostly concentrating on this point, right? That is which is touching HP. One more thing which I have already told you in the previous video, what I skipped is, why I have drawn this on XY line. Here we have drawn the rectangle on XY line and triangle on XY line in the previous year. Why? Because it is on HP, that's why it's on XY line. But they haven't told anything with respect to VP. That's why we are taking this much distance. This distance is actually you can take according to your mind, no problem. If the distance increases also, no problem. So if I am drawing a rectangle here, no problem. They haven't told the distance, right? So you can draw it anywhere. Now, ഇപ്പോൾ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യം മനസ്സിലായോ? ഇതിവിടെ വരയ്ക്കാൻ ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അക്കോമഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ, സോ ഈ C1 D1 ഇച്ചിരി ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ചരിച്ച് വരച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അക്കോമഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ ലൈനിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? A1 B1 വരയ്ക്കുക, എന്നിട്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് മൊത്തം വരയ്ക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ മുകളിലോട്ട് വരില്ലല്ലോ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇത് ഈ ലൈൻ അപ്പുറത്ത് XY ലൈനിൽ ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. XY ലൈനിൽ ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. സോ either you have to draw a line like this and C1 D1 ഇങ്ങോട്ട് മാറ്റി വരയ്ക്കണം, or what you have to do is you have to draw A1 B1 on this line. A1 B1 ഈ ലൈനിൽ വരച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ full line will be below this line. So no need to worry about that. Now next is what? You have to complete this one. So take this distance. See, take this distance on compass, cut it here. Take this distance on compass, cut it here. So this will be your B2 C2. So completed the figure. See, we are producing that rectangle, reproducing that rectangle. Now find OP. I am not going to tell much about that. You have to find it. Simple, right? OP you have to find. How? You see, if you want to find OP means, say take distance from O, cut an arc here. So take C1, cut an arc here. See, you can obtain OP. Then from draw a line parallel to, that is line parallel to this line, in order to meet here. Why? Find to P means take any C to P distance, cut in on the line. കിട്ടി. സോ O ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെ വരയ്ക്കും? BOC. അതിന് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് ഒന്നും എടുക്കണ്ട, കോമ്പസ് എടുത്ത് ആർക്ക് കട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. സോ യു വിൽ ഒബ്റ്റെയിൻ പോയിന്റ്. സിമിലർലി അവിടെ നേരെ പെർപെൻഡിക്കുലർ ലൈൻ വരയ്ക്കുക. പെർപെൻഡിക്കുലർ മീൻസ് ഈ ലൈനിന് പാരലൽ ആയിട്ടൊരു ലൈൻ വരയ്ക്കുക. അത് പിയിൽ എങ്ങനെ കട്ട് ചെയ്യും? ഈ C to P എടുത്ത് കോമ്പസ് എടുത്ത് കട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ യു വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് C to P. നൗ ഫൈനൽ ഫിഗർ, പ്രൊജക്ട് ഇറ്റ് അപ്വേർഡ്സ്. So draw B2 C2 here. Similarly here A2 D2 B1 C1 A1 D1. Okay, everything you have drawn. Now so C1 D1, right? So C1 dash here, D1 dash here, right? Now here it is A1 B1. So draw a line from A1 B1 parallel to XY line. A1 dash will be here, B1 dash will be here. Simple, right? Similarly, see A2 dash and draw a horizontal line. A2 dash here, B2 where it is. So B2, this line is representing, so this B2 dash here. Now C2, draw horizontal line C2 and D dash. So C2 is here on this line. So this is C2 dash and D2 dash will be on this line, right? You have completed all the points you have found out. Next is OP I will find finally. Now from here if we are looking, two bases are right. One base is A1, B1, C1, D1, other is A2, B2, C2, D2. So if you are looking from here, you can see A2, B2, C2, D2, right? You can see A2, B2, C2, D2. So first I will be drawing that one, A2 dash, D2 dash, C2 dash, B2 dash. See, first we will be drawing that figure. Now if you are looking from here, you can see this line, right? B1, C1, B2, C2, B1, C1, B2, C2. So B1, B2, C1, C2, and I have completed that phase. See, you have drawn, right? Now I will go to the nearest. See, C1, D1, D2 dash, that is outside, right? So we have drawn these two, that is one rectangle, two rectangles we have drawn. So your D1, C1 is here, D1 is here, D2. These two lines is not coming inside that, so that is visible. So D1 here, see, outside. Now after D1, A1, see, if we want to draw A1, it is going inside what we have already drawn. നമ്മൾ വരച്ചതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലൂടെ പോണേ, വരച്ചതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലൂടെ പോകുമ്പോൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? That is dotted. So dotted A1, dotted line. Now join that A1 with A2 dash. Now A1, now just one is B1, completed, right? See, the final figure you can see as 3D, right? If you can draw it accurately, you can see all the figures. So see, it's like 3D, you can see all the edges. Now O and P, how you will find? From here draw a line like this, from here project, find O. Similarly from here project to, no, project to P, from here rotate to P, that is OP, right? So draw axis line also. So it will be somewhat here. Now we are drawing the axis line also. Complete the figure. This one is your O dash, this one is your P dash. It's very simple, right? So complete these two figures. If you have any doubt, you can refer it. And thank you for hearing.